Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to NYT Fitness. So this is the first how-to video on the channel. We're going to be taking this bucket of sand here, this luggage scale, this bucket, a couple rolls of tape, some Walmart bags, and this laundry bag here, and we're going to be making our own home gym. We're going to be using it for overhead press, for bench press, bicep curls, squats, you name it, you can probably do it with this. So, the first step, get your Walmart bags. I like to double layer them, so get 1, 2. We're going to put them inside themselves, so get them out. Put one inside the other, just like so. And then, you're going to take your sand. This is just regular old play sand. You're going to pour it in the bag. We're going to see just about how many cups it takes. I'm trying to get 25 pounds per bag, but if we get 10 or 15, that's okay. We'll just have to make a couple more. Just as you go, keep filling up. That was about 4 cups, so since these have handles on them, I'm going to take my luggage scale right here. We're going to hook it through the handles. We're going to hold it up. So that's about 5 pounds. So, looking in here, it looks like we're probably going to get to about 15 to be a comfortable shape. Because you got to remember, we're going to be putting all this in this bag here. So, this is just a laundry bag. You can get them at Walmart. They come with a cinch top. They're pretty strong. I've put up to 100 pounds in this before, and it holds up. And then this luggage scale, if you're curious, I've had for 3 years. It came from Walmart as well, and it was about $7. So, let's put some more sand in, see what we can get to, and I'll show you the rolling process. That makes 5 cups, 6 cups, 7, and 8. Let's weigh it again, see where we're at. That is just over 10 pounds. So that's where I'm going to stop. Because the sand, I don't want to be in awkward shape. If we get them too big, not only are they prone to busting, but when you put them in this bag here, they're going to be really awkward. So for stuff like bicep curls or bench press, it won't be that bad. But once you start doing overhead press, if you got all these awkward sized bags in there, it's going to be a nightmare. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to tie the inner bag first. Get it as snug as possible. It's not going to be perfect at the end of the day. That's what the tape's for. Then try to get all the air out. And this right here is just some cheap tape. I think I picked it up at Walmart a while ago. We're going to take it. We're going to start wrapping up this bag. So I'm going to start and just put a good layer around this knot because I don't want to start spinning it and get sand all over the place because my wife might kill me. So, get it all around there. Alright, that seems pretty secure. So now we're going to work on wrapping it. We're getting somewhere with it. It's kind of slowly but surely. See, this is kind of the stuff that I love about making your own gym at the house. It's it's fun to take different ideas and get kind of creative with it. Like I never, years ago when I was working out in gyms, would have thought, I want to go home, fill up some Walmart bags with sand and use them as weights. But man, at the end of the day, it's pretty fun to make your own stuff. That's one reason I like it, because the main thing is I work a lot of hours, and at the end of the day, I didn't want to go all the way to the gym after work, spend more hours away from my wife and kids, because honestly, if you're getting in shape for your wife and kids, it kind of defeats the purpose to go all the way to a gym where you're spending most of your night there instead of being there with them. I mean, sure, this may not be the most optimal way to train. It may not be the best, but you'll get results. You'll get where you want to be. And all it takes is a little ingenuity, a little bit of trying, and a whole lot of duct tape. So we got that side pretty good. There's a couple more strips across here. Now I'm going to flip it up, and we're going to start working on these ends, because you want to make sure the whole thing is covered. Don't worry about using too much duct tape. Duct tape's cheap. And I mean, at the end of the day, I think last time I was at Walmart, even their 10-pound plates were about 15 bucks. And I mean, you're not going to have that much money invested in this project when you're done. So, use as much duct tape as you feel comfortable with. Again, see, it's getting a pretty good little shape to it. It's almost just like it kind of looks like a potato. Or I guess a sack of flour is probably a better description than a potato. The cool thing about this is whenever I've trained with sandbags in the past, a lot of them were just whatever weight the sandbag was, is just kind of what you were stuck at. So, say you could overhead press 100 pounds, but you can't curl 100 pounds. Well, what do? If it's a sandbag that doesn't have a bunch of individual pouches kind of like this inside of it, you're kind of just screwed. You're going to have to buy another sandbag, and then it just gets to where you end up having a ton of them laying around, and man, those aren't cheap either. Plus, that's where the excuses come in. Me personally, I started about a year ago with a little 80-pound sandbag. I got some pretty good results. I was feeling good, I was feeling strong, and it got to where it was pretty easy. And I looked online, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need a strongman sandbag that can go up to 150 pounds. That way I can adjust the level of sand. Well, then I looked at the price, and I kept telling myself, well, one of these paychecks I'll get it, and guess what? I never did. The only thing I did was sit around and gain weight, but definitely not from the gym, more from honey buns and pecan pies. So if you're anything like that, and you're sitting on a couch watching this video right now, just know, you can do the same thing I'm doing. That's what this whole channel's about. I want you guys to grow with me. I want everybody watching this to realize, hey, this is something I can do, it's something I can accomplish, and I'm gonna feel better for it. That's why I love working out. You know, after a long day at work, I don't always look forward to coming home, waiting for the kids to go to bed and the wife to go to bed so I can come out here and do a workout. But I'll tell you, after a long, good workout, it feels amazing. You sleep better, you feel more confident, and at the end of the day, a year from now, if you stay consistent, most people won't even recognize you. So, now what I want you to do is look at your bag. I want you to spin it all around and look, do you have any bald spots? Like me personally, right here. That's a bag. That is not good. You start overhead pressing that, you slip, you drop it, or in my case, your kids try to play with it, step on it, it's gonna rip a hole there. Then you're gonna have a big old mess. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to clean up sand off the ground, but it is a nightmare, especially if you're in a house with carpet. Lucky I got hardwood floors, but still, it is a pain in the butt to get it all up. So we're going to do our best here to make sure that does not happen. So one more wrap, and I'm just going to spin it as we go. Yep, that's looking good. So there we go. We got our ugly little potato for weights. Another thing you can do, so if you use bigger bags than these Walmart bags, you can get a bucket like I have here. They sell them everywhere. Even Walmart has them for I think under $6. Put your sand in the bucket, weigh it with your scale, and then pour it in the bag. That's how, with my weighted jug, that's how I did it. I put all the sand in a bucket. It ended up being about 55 pounds. I then poured it in the jug and then sealed it, which actually tonight I added another 15 pounds of sand. One trick you can do is once you have all your sand in the container, especially if it's a plastic container, put water in it. Let that water soak in and keep adding it until it can't hold it anymore. You don't want it to be soupy up top. You want it to be solid, and then add your tape. It can add, on like that jug, it'll add 10 pounds. So I'll show that in another video. I'm going to pause it here, make a couple more of these little guys, and show you loading them in the bag, and then we'll end the video. So we got this 15, we got this 15, and then we got a 10. So I'm going to take this bag, we're going to load them up, show you how easy it is. So you take it, grab your 10, load it in, grab your 15, grab your 15, then you can take it. If you want to do squats with it, you can bring it up, put it on your back, do some squats. Or you can take it, put it down, kind of roll the bag down, grab each corner. You can do your curls. You can grab it with two hands. The cool thing is, even with all this weight in here, this isn't even, it's not even 25% full. So as time goes on, we can make more and more of these to add into here, so we can get the proper weight for different lifts. And if it's too heavy, we can take just a few out. That way you can really dial in where you're at on all your different lifts. So tomorrow I'll be filming a video of me doing a full workout with this bag and the jug, now that I got it up to, I think it's at 75, but I'll weigh it. And I'll do more videos throughout the week of just different stuff. So stay tuned, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.